Could Álvaro Arbeloa bring a fresh identity to Fulham and take the club to another level in the 2026-27 season? With the new manager looking to build an exciting side capable of playing attractive modern football, there is plenty of intrigue surrounding what the Cottagers could look like under his leadership. Arbeloa's approach could bring a greater intensity, fluid attacking movements, and a clear emphasis on controlling games with the ball. In this video, we'll take a look at how Fulham could set up under Arbeloa, the tactical ideas that could shape their football, and how the squad could be built to suit his vision for the new season. Álvaro Arbeloa has used a 4-2-3-1 structure throughout pre-season, with the shape transforming into a 3-1-5-1 system when Fulham have possession. The fluid structure is designed to give the team a strong base to build from, while creating plenty of movement and attacking options further forward. At the base sits the two centre-backs, who are pivotal to Fulham's ability to play from the back. One of the defensive midfielders drops alongside them during possession, creating a back three and giving the team an extra passing option during the first phase. The other midfielder is given greater freedom to roam across the pitch, helping to connect the build-up, rotate with teammates, and progress the ball through the central areas. Out wide, the attacking fullbacks and wingers work closely together to create constant movement and uncertainty for the opposition. They can alternate their runs, with one player stretching the pitch while the other moves inside or attack space beyond. These rotations are designed to create overloads on the flanks, open up central passing lanes, and give Fulham multiple ways of progressing attacks. Through the middle, the number 10 and striker form an important partnership. The two are encouraged to combine closely around the penalty area, with the number 10 dropping into pockets to link the midfield with the attack, while the striker provides the focal points and attacks dangerous spaces. Their movements in combination play an important role in the build-up, helping Fulham progress through the central areas before turning possession into goal-scoring opportunities. The team's tactics are centered around a wing play approach, with Álvaro Arbeloa looking to make the wide areas a major source of Fulham's attacking threat. His side aims to stretch the opposition defense through aggressive positioning, quick rotations, and coordinated movements between the fullbacks and wingers. Passing sequences would be used to draw opponents towards the one side, before quickly switching play to exploit the space on the opposite flank. The team could look to create overlapping and underlapping combinations, with players rotating their positions to disrupt defensive structures, before delivering crosses into the penalty area. Transitions will be equally important, with Fulham expected to attack quickly after winning possession, and use the pace of their wide players to turn recoveries into dangerous counter-attacks. The build-up style is set to balanced, allowing Fulham to adapt their approach depending on the situation. When space is available, the team look to construct attacks through short passing combinations, using the centre-backs and midfielders to patiently move the ball forward. However, Arbeloa's side is not restricted to solely playing from the back, and can switch to a more direct approach when the opposition presses aggressively or space opens up higher up the field. This flexibility allows the team to combine controlled possession with quicker vertical passes towards the forwards and wide players. Defensively, the approach is set to high, reflecting the manager's desire to have Fulham press aggressively and create turnovers higher up the pitch. The forward will lead the pressure, while the midfield pushes up to close passing lanes and compress the space around the ball. The objective is to force rush decisions, win possession in advanced areas, and immediately transition into attack. If the high press is bypassed, Fulham can drop into a more compact mid-block, protecting the central spaces and using pressing traps to force opponents into specific areas before stepping forward to regain possession and launch another counter-attack. Between the posts for Álvaro Arbeloa's Fulham will be Bernd Leno, who will take on the role of a build-up sweeper keeper. Leno will be an important part of the defensive structure, using his excellent reflexes and shot-stopping ability to keep Fulham in games, while also protecting the space behind the defensive line. His willingness to leave the box will allow him to deal with the balls played over the top and prevent the opposition from exploiting the space behind the defense. In possession, Leno will contribute to Fulham's build-up play from the deeper areas, without needing to constantly play short passes. He can provide additional passing options for the centre-backs, before looking to play medium or long-range passes into the midfielders and forwards. The backline of Anthony Robinson, Calvin Bassey, Joachim Anderson, and Timothy Castagne provides Fulham with the defensive foundation and attacking width required for Álvaro Arbeloa's system. The two fullbacks being Robinson and Castagne are both deployed as attacking wingbacks with an attack focus, making them key outlets in the wide areas. They will be encouraged to push high up the pitch, stretch the opposition's defensive shape, and create space for the wingers to move inside. Their pace and attacking instincts allow them to make aggressive overlapping runs, attack the byline, and deliver dangerous crosses and cutbacks into the penalty area. They can also arrive in more advanced positions to become goal-scoring threats themselves, specifically when the wingers or striker drag defenders away from the central areas. Their high positioning will be important to the manager's wing-focused approach, while their recovery speed and work rate will be needed to quickly regain their defensive positions after attacks break down. The two centre-halves being Bassey and Anderson will operate as build-up ball-playing defenders, giving Fulham a reliable platform to construct attacks. Both centre-backs will be expected to remain composed in possession, circulate the ball across the back line, and look for progressive passes into the midfielders or attacking players. Anderson's passing range allows him to switch play towards the wide areas and find runners further up the pitch, while his positioning and defensive awareness provides stability behind the more aggressive fullbacks. Bassey, meanwhile, provides an additional dimension through his ability to carry the ball aggressively out of the defense. He can step into midfield with possession, attract opponents toward him, and release passes into spaces created by his movements. His willingness to drive forward and create overloads around the midfield and wide areas helps the team progress through pressure, while maintaining the fluidity that the manager demands from his build-up play. At the base of midfield sits Alex Iwobi and Sander Berg, with the pair providing a blend of creativity, mobility, and defensive security for Álvaro Arbeloa's system. Iwobi is deployed as a roaming deep-lying playmaker, giving him the freedom to influence the game from different areas of the pitch. He will move between the central and wide spaces, dropping deeper to receive possession and dictate tempo, before drifting into the wide channels to progress attacks. His movement allows him to create passing angles combined with the fullbacks and wingers, and carry the ball into more advanced areas when space opens up. Iwobi's technical quality and awareness make him an important link between the deeper build-up and Fulham's attacking players. Berg operates as a wide half with a defensive focus, providing additional protection around the back line, while also supporting the build-up. He can move towards the wide channels to cover the space left by the attacking fullbacks, helping Fulham maintain their defensive balance when the ball is lost. In possession, his size and composure allow him to offer a safer passing option and help circulate the ball. While out of possession, he will use his physicality and positioning to close down opponents, win challenges, and protect the central spaces. The attacking trio of Kevin, Emile Smith-Rowe, and Oscar Bob provides a side with a combination of speed, creativity, and attacking quality. The two wide men, being Kevin and Bob, are deployed as balanced wingers, giving them the freedom to adjust their positioning depending on the movement of the fullbacks. When Robinson and Castagna push forward on the overlapping runs, the wingers can naturally drift inside into the half spaces, creating central overloads and allowing them to combine with Smith-Rowe and the striker. Their pace and direct running make them specifically dangerous during transitions, while their movement can also open up space for the advancing fullbacks to exploit. Smith-Rowe operates as a balanced playmaker and acts as the creative link between the midfield and attack. He will look to find space between the opposition's defensive and midfield lines, combining with the wingers and striker through quick passing sequences. His movement allows him to drift across the attacking areas, while his vision and technical quality give Fulham a player capable of creating chances, carrying the ball into dangerous areas, and arriving around the edge of the box to contribute to attacks. Leading the offensive line is Gonzalo Garcia, who is deployed as a support advanced forward and provides an important link between Fulham's attacking players. Rather than simply staying on the shoulder of the last defender, Garcia will look to move across the front line, dropping into pockets of space to combine with Emile Smith-Rowe and the two wingers. His movement will help connect the midfield with the attack, allowing him to receive the ball, hold it up, and bring teammates into play before turning and attacking the penalty area. He will also look to make intelligent runs beyond the defensive line when space opens up, giving Fulham a direct threat in behind. His physical presence is equally important, allowing him to compete with the centre-backs, protect possession, and provide a focal point when the team needs to play more directly. Without the ball, Garcia is expected to lead Arbeloa's high press, using his physicality and work rate to pressure defenders and force rushed passes. This makes him an important component of Fulham's transition game, as winning possession high up the pitch can give him and the surrounding players immediate opportunities to attack. Fulham are still looking to strengthen the squad in the transfer market, with valuable depth needed across several positions after a number of important departures this summer. The club will look to add players who can provide competition, while also fitting into the intensity and tactical demands of Álvaro Arbeloa's system. At right back, Fulham are linked with Joe Scally from Borussia Mönchengladbach and Hector Ford from Barcelona. Both players provide additional options on the right side, giving the manager greater flexibility with his attacking wing-back roles. In central defence, further additions are required, with Abdelhamid Aitz-Boudla from Stade Rennais and Josep Sutalo from Ajax among the players being considered. Their arrival would help restore depth and provide more competition in the centre of the defence. The midfield is another area where Fulham could look to strengthen, specifically in the wide areas. Raul Bellanova from Atalanta, Martial Godot from Strasbourg, and Ethan Nwaneri from Arsenal have all been linked, offering a combination of pace, creativity, and attacking quality. The club have also been linked with Richard Rios from Benfica as a potential central midfield addition, with his physicality, energy, and ability to progress the ball, potentially making him a strong fit for Arbeloa's demanding style. And there we go, people. That's how you can go ahead and replicate Álvaro Arbeloa's Fulham tactics for FC26. I do hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you don't mind, smash that like button down below, as well as subscribing to the channel if you are new and you like the content on it. And if you could also please comment your thoughts and opinions of these tactics down below in the comment section, that would be absolutely appreciated, and it would be amazing as well to try and communicate with some of you guys on your thoughts and opinions. Now, if you're looking for any extra content, I'm talking about things like retro tactics, which I have been making recently over on YouTube, but I mainly also make it on Patreon, as well as tactics extensions and also very niche sort of tactics. Go ahead and check out the Patreon. The link for that is down below in the description, and a huge shout out to all of you guys who are already supporting me over on that other platform. It does truly mean a lot to me. And of course, for FC27, I do have a few things planned for the Patreon and how that might work in relation also to YouTube. So again, if you are looking for anything extra, go ahead and check that out. Now, if you're looking for any footballing chats and conversations, join up with the Discord. The link for that is also down below in the description, where you can join up with the conversations that we do have, the various conversations that we have. It's always surrounding football, whether it's FC, whether it's real life football, whether it's football tactics and stuff like that. So again, if you are interested, go ahead and check it out. But anyways, until the next time, until the next one, I hope you guys have a smashing goddamn day, and I'm out of here. Peace!